Good morning, everyone. Stitch It Pam here. How's everybody on a Monday morning or Monday afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from? I've been working on the Afghan stitch a while. I haven't done this in a while, so I decided to explore it a little bit. I like doing the Afghan stitch. It kind of looks to me like it's knit versus crochet, but it is actually crocheting. And I started out by just chaining stitches. You can start out by making as many chains as you want. I actually made these for dishcloths, or you can use them for a washcloth. They're made of 100% cotton yarn. And it's just some leftover cotton yarn that I had. I didn't have to go out and purchase anything. So this is actually the back of the piece. This is the front. You can see the Afghan stitches, the way they go across and up and down. And this is the same thing. It's brown. So just going to give it a few minutes for people to come in the room here. I know people are busy working or getting ready for the holiday weekend, the long weekend. So I just pulled out a bunch of my cotton yarn here. This happens to be sugar and cream. And the reason I chose this bright green color is that it's called hot green. You can actually see it on the screen better, I think. So with the Afghan stitch, you can use any type of yarn you want. This is what you call an Afghan or a Tunisian crochet hook. It's very long. I also have a set of Tunisian crochet hooks that connect with this long plastic tube that you can use. It's interchangeable with different size hooks. But for this project, I just chose one of the long ones that I had. And what this allows you to do is make different size projects the longer the hook is, you know. With a regular crochet hook, you would have a hard time holding all the work on the needle, you know, if you're making a long piece like this. And so that's why you need a Tunisian or a long crochet hook like this. So I'm going to start out with a chain here. You don't need to do a magic loop with this. I loop the yarn over my finger and then pull up that loop there for the first chain. I think this Afghan stitch is more for not necessarily a big beginner crocheter. Maybe you've made other projects. Anyhow, in my opinion, you need a little bit of experience, but I'm going to actually make that loop, that end, a little bit shorter. Let's see here. So I'm just going to pull that up. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Dream Builder. How are you guys doing today? Ready for the holiday weekend? I know it's Monday, but hi, Ashley. How are you, Ashley? So I've been working on I'm good. Looking forward to a 4-day weekend with my family, and so I've been working on these this Afghan stitch a little bit. I get in these moods where I like to, create projects with different stitches and just a mindless type of task while I'm in front of the TV. And so this last week here, I made these two washcloths, or what you call dishcloths, with an Afghan stitch. Hi, living my best life. Welcome in. I love the name of your channel, Living My Best Life. It's excellent. Fits me well. I'm 61, so. Oh, a cold? That's Dream Builder? That's no fun. Oh, yeah, good to hear you're going to the doctor with it. That's way too long to be dealing with something. And yeah, praying for you, Dream Builder. I hope the doctor can help you out with it. It's pretty miserable when it hangs on like that. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Certainly. I mean, it's the least we can do is pray for you. We can't reach out, and that's the best way to reach out to people is to think about them and pray. So, yeah, so I've been making these, and I was gonna just do a little bit of a demonstration on the Afghan stitch for you out there that like to crochet, or you can just hang out. So with the Afghan stitch, you start with a loop on your hook like this, like with regular crocheting. And you can chain as many chains as you want. You just determine how long you want your project. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to keep it a small chain. So these long Afghan crochet needles are a little bit tricky to get used to. Let's see here. I actually want to start out with a little bit looser chain. So I've got 10 stitches here I'm going to work with. Can you see that yarn good enough, or is it blurry? So to start out with the Afghan stitch, I crocheted 10 chains. You want to go into the second loop from the end. So here's 1, 2, and you pull up a loop. I'm going to the next one, yarn over, pull up a loop. Right now we've got 3 loops on our hook. And you want to keep doing that all the way across the row. You just keep the loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Let's see here. I'm trying to position myself so you guys can see this, what I'm doing here. Bear with me, I haven't done this on the camera for a while. Okay, so you go into the next chain here, yarn over, pull up a loop. Next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. And you do that all the way across the row. So while you guys are chatting amongst each other, I'm going to continue to go over to the end of the row. So I should have 10 loops on my hook, because that's what I started out with, was 10 chains. So there's a group of 5 there, another group. So when you start your next row, you yarn over, pull it through the first chain, and you're going to have that loop on your hook yet. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And you continue like that all the way across the row. So I started out with the first one, just yarning over and pulling through 1 loop. Now the rest of the row we're going to do yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Are you seeing that okay? Just going to refresh my chat here. Well, it's not exactly spelt right, but that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I know it's hard to lose a parent, but it's a good way to remember them by what they did. Yeah, some of the stitches are pretty amazing. Hi, Dawn. Welcome in. So I'm going to continue on over across the row. I'm yarning over and pulling through 2 loops. Can you guys see what I'm doing okay? Maybe I shouldn't have picked this bright color. A darker color might have been easier to see. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So this is what the chain looks like now. Oh, I have an echo? Or is somebody called Echo? Is there an echo? Okay, good. Good. Echo. Okay. All right, living my best life. Thank you. So, um, this is what it looks like right now. We finished that second row, and on this example here, we're right here. I know this is backwards. I think you're seeing it backwards, but in this figure, this is where we're at right now. So now we're going to go to this figure here, figure 37 on the directions. So we're going to go back. With this Afghan stitch, you don't turn your work. You stay in the rows. So to start our next row, we're going to take our hook and insert it. See these slants here? There's slants going down there all the way across the row. What we're going to do is insert our hook in that slant, yarn over, and pull the yarn through the hoop, through the slant. So you're pulling up a loop. Go through the slant, yarn over, pull up a loop. And you do that all the way across the row. And keep the loops on your hook. How's that coming across? Am I talking too loud, you guys, or is my voice okay? I have the microphone right in front of my mouth here, and sometimes I tend to get too loud. Okay, good. Thank you, Dawn. So I'm going to go all the way across the row again. These long hooks do take a little bit of getting used to. I tend to keep my fingers behind the front of the project here. And this last one is always hard to see. Don't miss it. So I should have 10 loops on my hook because that's what I originally started out with. Do you? Yeah, I actually got this in an at a rummage sale and a lot of crochet hooks. I do have a nice Tunisian crochet set that's interchangeable, but I don't really care for the hooks on that interchangeable kit I bought. They're kind of short. But you know, we all have our own hooks that we like to work with. My actual favorite crochet hook in the regular style is called the gem, Gem, and they're very hard to find now. They're similar to Boye, Boye. But anyhow, yeah, yeah. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I haven't really pulled up a lot of patterns to make with the Afghan stitch, but I made these dishcloths here I'm going to use. They're made of cotton yarn. You can do the Afghan stitch though with any type of yarn. You own two that haven't been used in years? I actually have a collection of vintage ones and different material that are made of different materials, but well, that's all right. We all have our own thing. That's for sure. The last stitch I was stuck on or made a lot of things with is the basket weave. Um, so I decided to venture onto a new stitch that I hadn't done in a while. Yeah, yeah, Dawn, I hear you. I like to work in front of the TV with something mindless, and crocheting to me is very relaxing. So we're back at the end of the row again, and on the end of the row, you're just going to yarn over and pull through the first loop, just one loop, and then yarn over, pull through two all the way across the row. Oh, you're a knitting fool for the last? That's something I haven't done. I did try it years ago. I just couldn't. I've been crocheting for so long. You know, it's one of those things you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I guess I can't really use that for an excuse. Oh, Christmas stockings. Cool. Um, what type of yarn are you using for your stockings? Are you using natural fiber or acrylic or? So we're going back the other way again. So we're going to go under that slash or that line, pull up a loop. They actually call them vertical bars on the pattern. A red heart, yeah. There you go. Oh, you knit the name in there? How cool is that? An image into the stocking length. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's an awesome gift idea. That last stitch is always the tricky one. You don't want to miss that because then your project's not going to turn out square or rectangle, whatever shape you're looking for. So again, I have 10 loops on my hook so that I'm at the end of the row again. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop. Now you're hungry. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so cool. You'll have to share some on your page, one of your Facebook page or your regular channel. Um, Crafty Visage or Dawn, you're welcome to post your, just a second here. I'm gonna turn you blue. So that you can share your channel if you want. Okay, you should be blue now. So you're welcome to share your channel, Dawn, if you'd like. So I'm going to go all the way across the row here again. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One thing I find with this Afghan stitch is that the work tends to want to curl. I'm not sure what the trick is to getting around that, but oh, okay, great. All right, perfect. On your community page. I still need to set up all my community page and all that stuff. There's some things I just always go live on YouTube, but eventually I'd like to. There's her channel. After I get to know you people, I'll turn you blue. And I know Dawn from other lives. So, and I know she has a lot of videos out there. So I'm at the end of the row again. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kathy, I'm just looking at your message about your knitting needles. Yeah. I also sell my extra stuff on Etsy. I've had an Etsy shop, oh, back since 2009, and I have 2 Etsy stores actually. You'll find them on my listed on my YouTube channel there when you first take a look there. But trying to catch up on chat. Oh, well, thank you, Crafty. That's what you meant. You can post them. I wasn't sure what you were talking about there. Thank you. Um, I haven't actively been putting my shops, putting things in there just here and there, very part time. Um, I also have another Etsy shop where I have crocheted hats and stuff, but I haven't really put any new things in there lately. I have a whole stack of hats I could do, but um, I've been getting ready. I'm having surgery the beginning of December, so. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a passion for vintage items and crocheting, and that's why I ended up with two shops on Etsy. Um, I collect vintage sewing and crochet items, stitching items, whatnot, and just have a passion for it. So that's how my Etsy shop developed. I actually have an eBay shop too that I've been on eBay since 1994, I believe. Um, Very part-time. And when I developed that Etsy shop way back when, I decided to have a crochet shop too because I like to crochet for relaxation. And so the things I made, I would start putting in there. And I haven't been active on that page for way over a year. But like I said, have a whole stack of hats I've made. Oh, one of these days, I'll get them in there. I'm in no rush. Right now, I'm relaxing and learning new crafts and meeting new people on YouTube that craft and like to socialize. You know, it's great therapy. So there again, I have 10 stitches all the way across. You can see I'm getting a little bit of a square there. I'm just making this little sampler piece just to show you guys. I'm not going to make a full dishcloth. These dishcloths can also, the cotton dishcloths, if you prefer to have them for a washcloth, that's real nice too. These are 100% cotton, wash up real nice. Yes, I did get it done, and thank you for asking. I will show you guys real quick. Here it is. I made this birthday card journal for my daughter. And I think Kathy was in on that live when I was creating it. So it's made of 2 envelopes. And I try to personalize it according to who I'm making it for. You know, this is what the 3rd one I've made. I made 2 other ones for my granddaughters. My daughter has chickens. So I made these little journaling cards with the chicken theme. And this is, she can journal on this one. Her first name starts with a J. She saw the ones I made for her daughters, my granddaughters, and she said, "Oh, I gotta have one of those, Mom." And I put some rooster stickers in here. These are tuck pockets, or I don't know what the official name is, but, and I stamped her birth date on here. And over on this side, I experimented with the stamps a little bit. Stamped happy birthday on there. Put a little embellishment on there. Thank you, Dawn. And she's going to be 42 this year. And I kind of personalized the back of this for her. Tuck that in there. Another little chicken. And back here, I've got 2 more journaling cards tucked in there. This one's got a chicken on it. I used a little bit of a burlap piece of jute. Actually, it's jute, not burlap, jute. And I kind of frayed the jute and glued it on there to look like a nest. Another journal card. And this one too, I put a little piece of matching fabric on there to kind of draw that material in over there. And this one here is another journaling card. That's the one with the nest on it. I didn't do a lot on these. I'm just going to kind of keep them simple. One of these days I'm going to make her a journal, but this is just a simple card. And it's actually 2 envelopes taped together with the flaps cut off. And the back of it, I signed it handmade. Has a little pocket here. I stamped on okay, Pam, what's the name of this stuff? I'll get it. It's a linen, or can't think of the name of it. It's a piece of fabric that I stamped on. And this pocket here, you can pull this out, another little journaling card. Muslin, yes. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. So there it is. There you have it. And then this envelope is really bigger than that, but I just pulled out a big envelope that it would fit in that I had, and just inked along the edge. Put this little bird design on here. So I'll stick it in there. Thank you for asking. So it's finished. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you all coming in this morning. You're fixing stuff, patching or sewing, and this is me coming closer to Mom and the stuff she did. Then I have some friends I met, like Dawn and Amanda, that make it fun. Yes. My son-in-law likes to sew. He's got an industrial sewing machine. He sews backpacks for hunting and does all sorts of stuff like that. He's also a woodworker. He makes amazing things with wood. Ah, well, see, I started something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my son-in-law actually makes oh, what do you call those boxes? When you're cremated, you're put into an urn. He makes these beautiful urns for a funeral home that sells them. He does that on the job, on the side, besides his full-time job. He makes these beautiful urns of different wood. They're just beautiful. You're a carpenter and a gardener? Wood turning? He also makes these bowls with little pieces of wood that are, I don't know what it's called, but all sorts of little pieces of wood that are put together. Oh, wow, cool. Hi, Mary. How are you today? I'm actually, this is the Afghan stitch, and I made these dishcloths. It's made of 100% cotton. And if you watched a channel, if you watch this stream from the beginning, it shows how to do the stitch here. I'm just making this little sampler to demonstrate a little bit. Hi, Happy Maker. Oh, yeah. It's not storming here. It's cloudy, though. Cloudy here in Wisconsin. Oh, cool, Kathy. So the finishing round on these dishcloths is actually a slip stitch that I did all the way around the edge, just to finish it off. So I went across the row here, and to do the slip stitch, you just go in between the stitch like that, yarn over, pull up the loop. Actually, let's see here. I gotta back up. I think I single crocheted instead of slip stitch. We're gonna slip stitch all the way around, yarn over, pull through the loop. And you go down in between the stitch there again. Pull up a loop. Stick your hook in between the stitch. Yarn over, pull through your stitch. It's basically a slip stitch all the way around. I mean, you could single crochet too if you want. It's up to you. I just slip stitched all the way around to finish it off. So this is where I'm going in between, actually underneath this chain here, in between the bars, in between these two bars. Or if you know, putting two pieces together, if you were putting two pieces together like this, you could single crochet them together. Maybe I'll do that sometime here, but for the sake of demonstration. So we get to around the corner here. Let's see here. I don't want to make too many here. Did that stitch. So here we go around. Each side is going to look different, you know. Now on this side, I'm going under this chain here in between this space. Yarn over, pull it through because we're slip stitching. Basically one per row of slip stitch up here. You can see the rows going down. Yarn over, pull it through, making a slip stitch. So one in each row, you know, on the top here. That kind of gives you a guide. So you don't have to, if you put too many in a stitch, it's going to look wonky. Wonky. Okay, we're going around the corner. Slip stitch. There's on this side, I'm just going underneath the chain. See, that's a chain right there. That's a chain. I'm going underneath the chain. There you have it. You know, if a person made two little squares like this, you could single crochet them together and make a little pillow. I mean, I'm just finishing off the edge just to give you an idea. You don't have to, but your piece probably will curl up on you. So there you go. Little square. Yeah, it would. Could stitch a whole bunch of them together or stitch them on a piece. Yeah, it's kind of solid, like knitted items are solid. Oh, I'm just looking at what Kathy's got posted here. We've got one piece of cedar that is shaped like an Art Deco female form that I've been stewing on for a while. Oh, how I want to finish it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're in Arkansas, Mary? Okay. Yeah, Milwaukee's an hour from me. Madison's an hour from me, both ways. I'm sure you're familiar with both of those cities. So I'm just going to hold this up a little bit in case anybody wants to see it. Um, I'm not going to type the directions in the description like I normally do, but hi, Huawei. Oh, Huawei's playing games again. You stole my crochet hook? You're running with it? Oh boy. Huawei's trying to get our attention. Oh yeah, Door County is beautiful. It's been a couple years since was there. Last time I was there in fall, and it was beautiful that time of year. There's a lot of stuff to do in Door County. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm actually retired too, Mary. My husband's a couple years away from retiring. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Dawn. I actually have a doctor's appointment for lab tests and stuff for my surgery today, but I just wanted to come on for a little while this morning and share with you guys. I appreciate you all. No, I have to have my kidney out, my right kidney. Yep, they call it a radical nephrectomy because they have to take the whole kidney out. I have a mass in my kidney that's um, like in the center of the kidney where they can't just take part of the kidney. They have to take the whole thing. And they can tell that it's malignant, but it hasn't spread. So I'm having that out the beginning of December. So thank you. Yeah, I'll be in good hands. There's an excellent doctor that's going to do it, you know. But I'm not looking forward to the recovery part, but well, I'm very thankful, Dawn. I went to the doctor. I had back pain and leg cramps that I've been dealing with for quite a while now. And I had MRIs and whatnot on my back. And the neurosurgeon that I saw for the first time ordered a CT scan. And that's how they found the mass on my kidney. So I feel very lucky that the doctor ordered that test. It was a fluky thing that it showed up. I wasn't having any pain with my kidney. So, yeah, I'm having it on December 4th. It's a Monday. So, thank you all. Yes, technology is wonderful. It is. It really is. I couldn't believe it, you know. So, my other kidney is healthy. So, and according to them, you only need one kidney. So, I'm thankful for the whole thing. And I'm thankful that the cancer is contained in there. So, it hasn't spread to my heart or anything like that. So, they found it in time. So, I'm going to again tell you I appreciate you guys coming on to you know, keeping me company and coming on to my live here. And if you like this, anybody that's seeing this in the future, if you like my videos, please click the like button, subscribe, click that notification button so that you can tell when I come on again. I really appreciate it. And share me out to anybody that you think would like it. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, I'm sorry, Dream Builder. I'm sorry. Oh, my prayers are with you. Wow. Yeah, cancer's not a good thing. Yes, Kathy, I'm trying to keep busy and positive. Positive. So, yeah, sorry to hear that, Dream Builder. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers, especially as Friday comes on. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, to some people it was, the word cancer is, I've had other family members that have passed from cancer. Yeah, I would imagine everybody's situation is different. Well, I'm going to keep you in my thoughts on Friday and as the week goes on here. And again, thank you everyone for coming on and chatting with me. So I'm going to say bye for now. Thank you, everyone.